we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Good morning, everybody, and we made it. We made it through a Saturday. Let's go ahead and get into this weather real quick. Currently I guess we're in LaGrange. We're right next to Lynette. We're in LaGrange. The weather is 70 degrees, and that is just so lovely. There's an 81% humidity level. The high today is supposed to be 86, and I don't think it's going to happen, with 0% chance of rain. So now that I've got that out of my way, let's go ahead and dive into this coffee, because that's what has been brought to you by my coffee. Oh, that's hot. But it's so good. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm RJ. I live out of that 96 Dodge Ram wagon full-time and have been for the last 6 years. And I work at a car dealer. Hothead Joe, I did survive. It's coffee time now. So sit down and have a cup with me, because we're going to get into that. Some things need to stay in your past. I'm starting to realize, after just one bad shift, let's just put it like this, I ran around there like I was 30 years old again. Got no support from the person there. And yeah, and I'm not going to go into it. I'm really not going to go into it, because the more I go into it, the more frustrating it is. But let me say this. I've been around long enough to know that I'm not going to spend the last little segment of my career fighting a battle I don't need to fight. I'll just tap out. That's all there is to it. I will do something else. But I don't know. This is the next day. I'm going to let myself settle down before I say too many things I don't want to say. But he should have never been brought back. That's all I'm going to cut that off right there. It's about 9:30 in the morning. We're out at Blanton Creek. I hear the leaves rustling. There are leaves on the ground here, dudes. It's just great. This is, it's peaceful. It's peaceful. And I enjoy being out here. And every time I get to go out on the weekends, I enjoy it even more. And by Wednesday, I yearn for it to go back. So I've got to rethink some things in life. And no, I didn't prepare. I sure did. I'll be the first one to admit I did not prepare. I was not a prepared person in this aspect. And it's okay. It's quite okay. We're going to spend the entire Sunday out here in the quiet with the birds. I could have came out here last week, because I found out when I pulled in that they had a dove hunt last week. So it was open. It was open. But that's okay. I didn't really want the van to get peppered with little pellets. Carol asked me how my burn was doing. I'm not feeling it unless I touch it, and unless my pants leg rub up against something, but it's doing very well. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely not have that happen again. That is something I just for some reason I just didn't enjoy it. I've got about 1 link of sausage left, and I bought some bacon yesterday, and Jeff provided me with some fresh eggs Thursday. So guess what we're gonna have when I get done with this? I'm gonna make me some eggs and breakfast. Eggs, sausage, bacon for breakfast. Work on the shower scene today. I've got some ideas on how I want that to come out. That'll give me something for the week, but yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that, if you want to know the truth about it. You know, I was looking back, and Amar Leon, he's a photographer that I got in with when I was first starting. We were both first starting, but he's now doing classes, and we talked about doing classes and collaborating on classes, and the job got in the way. And that was one of my regrets, that I didn't take the opportunity to quit when I had the chance and pursue that. But now I'm in my 60s, and I'm looking for a change. And I think it's going, that may be the route I need to go. I'm going to think about that. Revisit that thought. Carl and the 911 bike was at the Columbus Civic Center yesterday, I think. They were doing I guess they were raising money for the Tunnels for Towers. They had pictures that's on social media. Check that out. If you go to my Southern Vanlife Facebook page, there's a link onto it. But they did 110 steps to honor 110 steps, or 110 floors or something, that happened at the World Trade Center, and they were doing that in honor of that. So Skip Henderson, the mayor of the city, was there. It was a big deal. It was a great big deal. And yeah, we're getting closer to that very somber day that should have never happened. But yeah, check that out on my Southern Van Life with RJ Facebook page. And you can follow that too. I've opened up the community tab. I don't know if I mentioned that the other day. So I'm going to start putting stuff on there, adding some other aspects of this. As far as YouTube goes, I'm going to continue to do it. I'm hoping to make some changes to get more interest. Before I go any further, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed. I want to thank everybody that keeps coming back that hasn't subscribed, which is about 50%, 57.9% of y'all, according to data I'm getting. 57.9% of my viewers have not subscribed. And some of them are random, just come in and watch one video and go, I don't want it. But yeah, if I can get 10% of that 57.9% to subscribe, I'd probably be in a better place. I'd probably be already met the requirement to open up the next milestone on this YouTube thing. But that's just a thought. Everybody's its own person, and everybody, sometimes they just watch for curiosity. But who knows? But that's just food for thought. 57.9% of my viewers have not subscribed. Facts. What is a definite fact is this coffee is awesome. It's good. Peaceful out here. It is very peaceful. I'm going to tell you, I've seen and heard people say that when they retire, they would just drop. And I've already proven, I've already tried, because I can, in my mind, I just retired after my little accident, and I haven't skipped a beat, guys. I'm going to tell you, if you get your mind right, and you get your mind thinking right, retirement's a great thing. It is a great, great thing, and legitimately, I can retire at 62. I can. I will push on to 65 somehow. I may have to change professions or something, but and it's not the money. I haven't even thought about the money yet. Yeah, the money, and I know it's a fixed income, and that's the only reason why I haven't made this move. My tire should be in Monday. Well, the tire's already here. We're going to go by and see Tyler. We're going to get the new tire I put on my spare rack. Go get my spare tire on the ground, because it's got more tread than the one that I'm taking off, which is almost bald, because my camber's off. And then I will work on the steering so I can get the suspension right, put the new tire on the ground, and just get another spare. It's very cool out here. It feels very good. I think next week I am going to go to the Tuskegee National Forest. That way when I come out, I'm right there in Auburn. So I'm close to the Tunnel to Towers Memorial Wall. And I'll bring you some clips and highlights from that event. Talked to Ron the other day. He's doing well. I don't know what's going on in his mind, but I know he's starting to affect mine in ways that I don't want to deal with. And I'm not going to. I'm 60 years old. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I am who I am. My accolades, my awards, and everything over the years, and my numbers proved who I am. And I've got all that knowledge running around. And I'm a great customer service rep. The numbers I do with sales don't matter anymore. They don't. I provide something that people that are going after that dollar can't. At the battery level on the DJI, I think I'm going to have to charge it up after I get off of here. But Ron's doing well. Once this industry gets in your blood, there's not anything you can do about it. It just takes over. It just takes over. Something. I feel like I'm jerky on the film. Leaves are turning, folks. I don't know if you can see it, but the leaves are turning. They're turning yellow. I'm looking at yellow leaves. It's great. It lets us know that wintertime is here and summertime's leaving us, and we're getting into a different season once again. Well, thank you everybody for spending some of your Sunday with me. I appreciate everybody coming by and watching. It's September 7th. It's September 7th. We're at episode 151, which two things I misspoke yesterday. One thing I misspoke. We had more than 100 episodes left. So there's approximately, 165, 175 minus 1. So about 174 episodes, including this one, left before the end of the year. And this project will be complete, and I will start another one. And yesterday on my intro, I typed in the wrong date. I don't know what I was thinking. I put it in there as 5th, and it was obviously the 6th. But today's September 7th, 2025. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day, because I have no noise around me but the sounds of nature, and that's a great thing. Thanks for everybody spending some time with me on Sunday. Usually when I was a kid, Sunday was the day you went and called all the family. Do that. Call your family. Matt, I hope you're feeling well. She came in for a little bit yesterday, and she'll be back tomorrow. I won't be. I don't have to show back up till Tuesday. Don't forget to call your mom. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we will holler at you later. Bye now.